Here in the United States, a capital murder trial against 3 alleged Somali pirates will begin in June 1st. While more pirates are being convicted in courts around the world, the question is, where are most of those who are benefiting from the crime, the kingpins of piracy? Mary Alice Salinas of the Voice of America has our report.
In the last decade, shipping off the coast of Somalia was subjected to relentless pirate attacks, the numbers peaking in 2011 with 176 reported cases. Now, though, international naval patrols and armed guards on ships are keeping the pirates at bay. But this can't last for long, says Potingal Mukundan, director of the International Maritime Bureau.
The root cause of piracy is not at sea. It is ashore in Somalia. And so long as Somalia remains, has got parts of the country which are ungoverned, without law enforcement or judicial systems, piracy is going to continue.
The pirates operate largely in the open along Somalia's central coast, making it a high-profit, low-risk enterprise for the kingpins. They have pulled in hundreds of millions of dollars in ransom paid by shipping companies to free their vessels and crews. Despite the current security measures, Mukundan says he is not aware of a single criminal piracy network that has been dismantled, providing crime bosses with even more incentive to keep operating. Donna Hopkins is with the International Contact Group on piracy off the coast of Somalia. She says authorities are navigating a maze of often conflicting national and international laws that prevent them from getting to the top players.
We're working very hard to identify those people and indict them for crimes of which they are clearly guilty and see that they are charged. And I'm not going to tell you who they are, but we have a very clear idea of who they are. For the last 4 years, the international community has worked very hard at trying to identify how we get at the real guts of this organization.
The contact group has dozens of members, including governments, industry groups, the United Nations, and the African Union. Hopkins says the group has found that the piracy network straddles continents and that some top government officials have been involved.
There are certainly high-level officials in Somalia and elsewhere who have been complicit in this crime and in the money laundering that's attendant to pushing the ransom money out into other enterprises.
With no central banking system in Somalia, authorities have had a difficult time following a money trail. But the International Maritime Bureau's Mukundan sees positive signs. The new government in Mogadishu, the first one in more than 20 years widely viewed as legitimate, has vowed to put judicial and law enforcement systems in place.
At the moment, the signs are very encouraging. They have a long way to go.
The IMB says that in the first quarter of 2013, there were only 5 reported piracy incidents off the Somali coast. But still, Mukundan warns international naval might and the shipping company's anti-piracy efforts are just barely holding the line. Mary Alice Salinas, VOA News, Washington.